Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. Today we're looking at Horace H Hoover, number 2 in a 5-issue series. This is by Alternate Comics, $1.98. Yes, that's possible. That's brand new. And speaking of brand new, I usually only showcase the first 5 or 6 pages or so of a brand new comic, but I messaged Fabrizio Aiello, the creator of this comic, and he said, "Yeah, do what you normally do. You know, show the whole comic. He's fine with that." So there you go. So I got the Godfather's approval over here. But I'm looking at this cover and I just marvel at it. I think it's just wonderful. As much as I loved issue number 1, I love issue number 2 even more. The art improved, the colors improved. This is just getting better and better. So who is Horace H Hoover? Why, he's New York's greatest space-time occult detective. And beware the book bug. This is just my excitement knows no bounds. Look at the ad over here. Huanjas, coming soon from Indiegogo. That looks kind of cool. I want to check that out. All right, but look at this splash page. So we got Horace H Hoover, we got Max, and we got Slurp. They're all going to a seance over here. The Table of the Dead. Madame Tilly over here is hosting the seance. Just look at this drawing. I love this drawing. It's like simultaneously old-fashioned and simultaneously new. Why does he has a vacuum cleaner on his head? No one knows. It's a mystery. You know, that's you know, I'm sure it'll be explained, but I'm loving the ride. So they are trying to figure out why was there a smoke monster in the apartment upstairs. And I don't want to read the dialogue, but Fabrizio has a good ear for dialogue. Everybody sounds different. He speaks very like highfalutin, you know, and I love this. This book is like haunted, and we hope to see if he intends malice or not. Max had suggested we destroy the book, but none of this is the book's fault. So it would be easy to destroy a book, but it's just an innocent book, you know. So Horace is a good guy, and Madame Tilly, you know, and that's Max. That's Slurp. Slurp is some sort of alien. He looks like a Dominator from Marvel, and I love this. This is just fortune tellers like traveling. What do they call it? I can't even think. Wagon in Manhattan someplace. I just really like it. Look at the shadows over here. Just flawless art. Flawless art. This is an ad, and I always get tricked by that ad. So she's doing what it is that fortune tellers or soothsayers, or what is the correct term? Like, I was gonna say mind reader, but she's not a mind reader. And look at this. This freakazoid just shows up out of the book. I'm digging this. You know. And look, just this decaying flesh, open mouth, yelling and screaming. Now you can't even see Horace's face. It's trapped in this vacuum cleaner, or he's wearing the vacuum cleaner for protection, or for all we know, that's his feet. We don't know, but you can see panic and frantic and action just for the way the hose is moving. Just a master. Fabrizio is just a master of storytelling. I'm not reading this to you, and we could tell what's going on, you know. And then this is the master monster that just comes out of the book. Look at the full splash page here. The size of this thing. He's taking up the whole caravan wagon. I can't think of it. And this is Firewatch. I've had Logan Effling on my channel, and I showcased his comic. Good guy, you know, coming soon to Indiegogo. Check it out. Red Koi is another one of Alternate Comics. Tyler Wentland. Come on, Tyler. Come on down to my channel. We'll talk about that. So here we are. You know, Max is a little like concerned. Slurp is whatever he's saying, and Horace, he's confronting this master ghost or whatever. You know what's going on? Tilly got hurt. Poor Tilly. She's an innocent, just helping. And he's like, all right, we got to investigate this now. This is it. As much as I liked it, it kicked into high gear even more. So he goes, I have to do some research. So he goes to this little public library branch, and he's talking to she's a new librarian. He talks to the old librarian, and she's like, oh, it's okay. He's like, I need to go to the rare book section upstairs on the 3rd floor by this, by that, you know. And she's just like, that place doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, well, surely you jest, because I've been there 20 times or whatever. You know, I need to check this. And the old lady's like, oh, sure, you go. Here's the key. And she gives him the Santos sisters. You know, every time I see this ad, I'm intrigued by this. Anybody know anything about this? Anybody want to sell me on the Santos sisters? So she gives him the key, and he goes upstairs. He opens the door to a storage closet. Now, the older librarian tells the younger librarian he's crazy. He wears vacuum cleaner on his head, but he's a nice guy. He's polite. He goes up into the storage closet. He sits there for a couple of hours, and he leaves, and he doesn't hurt anybody. So just give him the key. And when he opens it up, I don't know if it's a magic key. I don't know if it's power that Horace H Hoover has. You know, it's just another mystery. But it opens up into this wonderful 2-page spread. Could you drink this all in? I was like a giddy little kid when I saw this page. I want to call up Fabrizio and say, you're my best friend. Fabrizio, you're my best friend. You know, this is just awesome. Look at this. Now, I rewatched my other showcase of Horace H Hoover #1. I keep saying Horace H Harding. Horace H Hoover #1, and I said it had everything I like. It has superheroes, it has the occult, it has like Lovecraft influences. This is just everything I want, spoon fed into my mouth. Just jamming it into my mouth. Look at this. So this is just like a why can't I think of that? The Great Library of Solano in H.P. Lovecraft. So he's just wandering around. We got these horror monks. We've got this book deity just in the middle. Just awesome. Just awesome. As far as the eye could see, just books. It's like he unlocked like a city of tomes. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. And now he's just looking, and he's saying, I need to recall the exact. He's saying to the uninitiated, these books are in random order, but they make sense once you understand the logic of these monks. He goes and he finds the book that he's looking for, and he's doing research. You know, he doesn't claim to know everything. He never said he knew everything. He's got to do good old-fashioned legwork. And there's other people in the museum. And this guy comes out. Look, he's just wearing like books as armor. And look, poor Horace ain't bother nobody. And he gets kablammed. Just smashed. Comic book lettering. Rick Joseph. I love the ads. Brigadier, the ending. This looks really good. This looks good. Really good. Twitter. 10/8 comics. Okay, all right, I'll check it out. Why not? Looks pretty good. And here we got this guy says, "Call me the bed bug." And what does he do? He just starts beating up Horace. And what does Horace do? He has like a utility belt. He throws this statue with a propeller and looks like a bottle cap. It just smashes him with it. It's just cool. And they're fighting. You know, beats the crap out of him. And then what does he do? He moves a painting, and they're just like escaping. He beats up Horace, and he just takes him into like a world behind a painting. Look at this ad. Wanted one book, one reader at a time. Yeah, okay. And here he is, the lair of knowledge. It's just like a home made up of books. You know, to a bookworm like myself, a guy who's like has a library in his house, this is just awesome. And then look at this. Look at this last page. This guy, one of the monks, gets up. Look at that image. Fabrizio is out of his mind, just sniffing, and it's almost like he's smelling and sniffing with his tongues, and just awesome. And then poor Slurpin' Max, I kind of skipped over it. There's a reason why I went fast, and I'll explain that in a second. But poor Slurpin' Max, like, I hope Hoover's okay, and then just like, no, Hoover's a good guy. Hoover's very competent. He'll figure everything out. He's not damaged. And then we cut to Horace being dragged into this lair of knowledge. Now, why did I go fast? Fabrizio gave me the okay to showcase the entire comic. Normally when things are new, I only show a couple of pages because this is still on sale. You could go to alternacomics.com and pick this up right now. $1.98. Buy them all. Buy The Wolf and Batsy. That's tomorrow's video. It's, you know, but because I don't feel like I don't want to be a pirate website. I don't want to just show stuff and then you're like, oh, okay, I got it, and not have to pick it up. So I went kind of fast because I didn't want you to, you know, read everything. Not that you would. You know, we're a bunch of cool guys. But even though Fabrizio gave me the okay to showcase the entire comic, I still kind of felt like a little wrong for showcasing the new, an entire comic of something that just came out. Like, I got this Wednesday, I read it Saturday, and I messaged Fabrizio right away, can I do a video on this? So, I don't know. I'm excited. 2 issues in. This is one of my favorite comics of the year. I can't wait to see where it goes. I don't know where it goes. I usually play a game called Beat the Writer, where whenever I'm reading something, I try to figure out where the story's going. And I gave up. I don't know where this story's going. I'm lost in this sea of insanity, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So thanks a lot, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Bye-bye.